In such a vast universe, why would God create humans on one planet and not see life on other planets? With such omnipotent power, why will he limit creation in such a beautiful way? Perhaps the canvas is not one, but infinite, and each stardust is a potential hymn, a experiment in silver, gold, or twilight, a different verse to learn the love of him. Not scarcity within the sprawling night, but generosity's precise, profound design, to give the lonely earth this special light, to make the human heart a curious shrine, that we might gaze upon the starry deep, and feel the weight of wonder, and the ache, the question that the longing soul must keep, the humble thirst no single world can slake. So, distance serves a purpose, dark and wide, to teach the reach of faith, the stretch of mind, that even on our small and spinning side, a universe of thought is left to find. For if each sphere held beings just the same, where would be room for holy mystery? The void itself whispers the Maker's name, in silent, vast, and glorious analogy. The limitation is a kind of grace, a focused lens to magnify the small, that we might seek, and finding not a trace, learn God is not confined to worlds at all. He is the space between the spinning spheres, the quiet in the signal, void of sound, the perfect logic in our rising fears, the root from which all stranger life is wound. Perhaps on planets orbiting in red, great sighing forests drink a cobalt sun, or beings are but light with thought unsaid, their evolution and their worship one. And maybe we are but the first, the young, the earnest, trembling note of a grand song, the awkward verse from which all hymns are sprung, to whom the ache of loneliness belongs. So let the telescope skin empty black. The why itself becomes a sacred space. It is the very thing we think we lack. That proves the imprint of a boundless grace. For love, by nature, loves to specify, to choose one grain of sand and call it dear, and hang a whole vast, star-smeared sky above it, just to make its home seem clear. So we are not alone in our alone. The question is the answer, deep and odd. A focused love, on this small, spinning stone, is how we feel the magnitude of God. He is the question burning in the bone, the quiet in the lab where instruments hum, seeking a biosignature unknown. In distant, Goldilocks band's static thrum, perhaps the purpose isn't to be found in finding other eyes to meet our own, but in the long and hallowed, listening ground, the holy weight of being on our own, to bear the precious, terrifying thought that all this glory, from the quark to quasar, might be a lesson patiently being taught, to make us see how singular we are, not as a flaw within a grand design, but as a brushstroke chosen with intent, a focused and a fiercely tender sign of what unfettered love and grace has meant. For if we spread his image through the void, a common fact on every orbiting stone, would we still feel so poignant, so employed?